Oh, give thanks unto the... Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So project number 1, I am going to be working on my husband's gaming studio. This is one of those projects that I did a little while back, but I am going to be tweaking it. We're going to let me just turn the camera around so that you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. So we're up in a loft. Down there is going to be another project for another day, probably one of the later ones. But when you come up, we have this nasty rug. So this rug is going to be removed. All of that is going to stay, probably rearranged or whatever, but it's going to stay. We got his desk, his 2 monitors, his computer, all of these wires. I got to figure out what we're going to do with that. And we're going to paint this wall, paint this whole wall. So we're going to be taking some things down today. Obviously that is going to stay, but we're going to be painting around here, probably to put in some more LED lights here. We're going to finish painting this off, and we're going to be putting on the floor. So we're going to take off the rug and we are going to put down floor. This video is probably going to take more than just one video. So today what I'm going to do, I'm just going to place you guys down over here. Hopefully you can hear me. I am waiting for a mic. It was supposed to be here and it's not, so I hope that you can hear me. I'm going to be at a distance, and this little section here, unfortunately you can't see the whole room, so I got to figure out how I'm going to get you guys to see the whole room as I start moving things around. So like I said, this is probably going to take multiple days, maybe hopefully just 2 today and tomorrow, but I am going to start now to kind of clean things up. And here's a foreseeable problem. I do not want to take this desk and bring it downstairs because it was difficult for me to bring it up. And then he has all his computer wires and so forth that I know nothing about, and I do not want to mess that up. So I'm going to try and keep everything intact and then work in sections. So as I pull the rug off, I'll move the desk, and same concept when I start putting the floors down. I'll just move the desk over and then start the section of floor, and then when that section is done, then I will be moving over the desk back to its original spot. So wish me luck. Hopefully you can hear me. I have the heat running. Today is June 1st, and it's still a little brisk outside. So up here it gets cold. So I have the heat running. If you hear that sound, it's that. All right.
Oh, give thanks unto the Lord, for he is good, for his mercy endureth forever. Oh, give thanks unto the God of God.
Let's see what I have here. What is this stuff? What is this? Not sure exactly what this is. I think it's some kind of mounting thing. I would have to ask my husband exactly what it is that he wants to do with this when I see him, when he comes home.
Forever.
I know it's not ideal that you are not really following me, but that's going to change soon. I could only work with what I have right now. But small beginnings. Small beginnings is a beginning, right? So we'll see how all this works out.
Thanks unto the God of gods for his mercy.
So this winter we had an electric outage, as we usually do up here in Dutchess County. You know, when it's snowing a lot, we got heavy snow or accumulated ice on the wires, on the lines. Sometimes they'll come down or loosen or whatever, and we get outages. Every winter you would can at least expect at least one outage. So we attempted to do that heat hack using the terracotta pot. We attempted. We used tea candles, we used bigger candles, we used, you know, whatever we had here to see if we can get this thing going to get some heat up in this house. And it was a big fail. So I'm gonna figure out where I can use this.
For his mercy endureth forever. To him that make great lights.
If there's anyone that I know watching this and needs a floating shelf, I actually have 3. I have one here, one here, and then one at my mom's house. The one in my mom's house is like a light beige. Anybody needs it, hit me up, let me know. Either that, or maybe I'll have my husband put it on Facebook Marketplace. I'm sure that while I do these renovations and DIYs and so forth, I'm sure I'm gonna find a bunch of things that we could probably do that and benefit from it, right? So gotta find a place for these.
For his mercy.
Why is it that you never know you have a mess until you start cleaning up, right? I don't know if anybody else experiences that, but I know that I experience that all the time. Every time I think I'm just going to, you know, just kind of clean up the surface and just kind of make things a little neater, all of a sudden it's like, wait a minute, where did this mess come from? Hold up, wait a minute.
To the Lord of Lords, for his mercy endureth forever. To him who alone doeth great wonders.
All right, figured out what happened. This thing died on me, so this thing just dropped. So I gotta charge this. Technology, man. Struggling a little, just a little. I'm gonna give my husband a run for his money because he's gonna be the one, or at least I think he's gonna be the one editing this. But I'm struggling in this corner right here. Let me see if I can take this.
For his mercy endureth forever. To him that by wisdom made the heavens. For his mercy.
All right. Now I have the space to move the desk over. And now I don't know what to do and how to do it. I mean, I know what to do and how to do it. I just need to move it. But I'm concerned. And looks like you may have spilled something there. But, all right. I'm going to pause you. And I'll come back when I have it moved. Hey, so I took a little break, had a little lunch while I waited for my husband to get back to me about what he wanted me to do with the wires and so forth, because I didn't want to just start disconnecting because it was inevitable. I needed to disconnect in order to move the computer, the monitor, the desk, all that other stuff that he had. So I had to wait for him to get back to me, and obviously he's at work, so it wasn't going to be a 1, 2, 3 thing. So I decided I was going to have a little lunch. Had it. He contacted me. He said, fine, go ahead and disconnect. So he's good with that. So he's going to be able to put the things back on his own when everything is all said and done. I did move everything over to the right side of the room, leaving all of this space ready to go for flooring. But before I do that, and I still have a big piece of the rug that needs to be rolled up. That's going to be another hassle, getting this huge rug, nasty rug, out of this room. But I'll be doing that in the next couple of minutes, finishing up that, rolling it up, and trying to get it downstairs and out of the house. But before I do the floor, when I'm actually gonna lay down the wood planks, I'm gonna paint, because I don't know if I mentioned that earlier. I know I said that that's what we were gonna do. We were gonna do the floors, but hello, we need to do the painting before we can do the floors. But at least I got everything cleared and moved over to the side, ready for floors when we get to that point. So what I'm going to do is finish up. Let me see if I can get you to see. Let me know if this is entertaining, by the way. I know it's entertaining for me. I have a lot of people I subscribe to who do this type of content, and I enjoy it. But I'm just wondering if you guys or anyone enjoys just watching. So here is the rug. I've already rolled it up from that end of the room, which is a significant distance away, and now we just have this piece, and this seems to be the worst piece. So I think what makes it worse is that it's so heavy.
Forever. To him that stretched out the earth above the waters. For his mercy endureth forever. To him that made great lights.
All right. They secured the back end with nails. This is the first nail I found so far. So now I have to be very careful with that whole back end right there, because there's nails.
For his mercy endureth forever. The sun to rule by day. For his mercy endureth forever. The moon and stars to rule by night.
This back end, I don't know how they did that, but this back end is actually tucked underneath this railing over here. And I'm trying to see if there's any screws that I could unscrew, because I know that we have removed this one time before to get furniture up here when my son was still living with us. This used to be his bedroom. And then the moment he skedaddled, we used it as an office. So I'm already seeing a problem with recording. And I don't know if it has anything to do with my storage, but I will find out. And I will also figure out if it is a problem with my storage or even the quality of my phone. I'm going to figure out how I can correct that in the very near future. Reason being is that a lot of what I just did completely did not record because the phone just shut off when it wanted to shut off. Like, not the phone itself didn't shut off, the recording just stopped where it wanted to stop. So I'm like, wait a minute, I wasn't finished recording. Why did you stop? But it did after a 6 minute run, 6 minutes and 50 seconds run, and the one before that did like a 9 minute run, and then the one before that. So I'm noticing, and this is not the first time this has happened with this first upload, first working video, and I'm already experiencing these issues. So hopefully this one runs a little bit longer, and hopefully it doesn't stop while I'm working and I don't know what's happening. So excuse me, pardon me for any interruptions. So what did I want to say? What was I saying that didn't record? I think this is part of it, that I was able to cut off this piece, and then I was able to pull it easier without having to try and deal with this heavy piece because of all of the rolling that's in there. You know what I mean? So I was able to take this out. So that is done. Now it's just a matter of getting this thing out of the house, down the steps, out of the house. In retrospect, I think I should have cut pieces along the way and not have this whole thing, this big roll to deal with. But now it's rolled up in this confined space. So to unravel it now and try to cut pieces is going to be a hassle, so I'm not going to do it. But learn from my mistakes. When you're dealing with a big piece of carpet, maybe you want to cut small pieces first, and then you can discard them a lot easier, especially when you're working by yourself, right? So didn't think about that until it was necessary for me to cut this piece in order to get it out from the back end, and it was there that the light bulb went on, and I was like, oh, I should have done that, but I didn't. Learn from my mistakes.
For his mercy endure. For his mercy endure.
The more I think of it, the more irritated I am that I didn't do it.
With the strong hand and with the stretched out arm. For his mercy endureth forever. To him which divided the Red Sea into parts. For his mercy endureth forever.
I'm gonna have to tie this bad boy up. Let me see if I can get some rope or some tape and tie this thing up. I'll be right back. I found some rope. Let's see if this works. The way this thing rolled up, it didn't roll up perfectly. So it's all discombobulated. Doesn't go around. Doesn't go around. Why I oughta
forever to him which smote great kings. For his mercy endureth
honest with you. When I knew that this was gonna be one of the projects that needed to get done. And I also knew that it was gonna probably take at least 2 days. I think it still will take 2 days, but we'll see. But I also thought it was gonna be one of the easier projects. And I had been proven wrong. I didn't think it was gonna be this strenuous. Let's see if this will work on this end. It seems to be less stuff going on over here.
And slew famous kings, for his mercy endured forever.